Peace be upon you. I am Mr. Muhammad Azzat, an English language teacher in As-Safa Language Institute. Today, inshallah, I am going to illustrate Unit 9 Connect. What's our title? Our title is What Makes Us Special. What makes us special? What makes us different from other countries? Let's start with Lesson 1. Lesson 1 is Games Around the World. Games around the world. In this lesson, inshallah, we're going to illustrate some games that players or children play around the world. Let's start with the words. Number 1, celebrate, يحتفل. Wedding, زفاف. Pass the parcel. Murder, الطرد. Present, هدية. Seeker, يعني الباحث. Wrap, يعني يغلف. Unwrap, يزيل الغلاف. Music. Hide and seek. This is a game. Hide and seek اللي هي like استغماية. Musical chairs, الكراسي الموسيقية. Note, there are some notes. Wrap a present. Play music. Take away equals to be far, يعني يبعد. Okay, let's start with some questions. Number 1, choose. We all love to give. To give what? To our grandpa. Give present, coins or money. To give present. Number 1, present. Number 2, it's even more fun to open presents. Even more. Fat, fun or fire, more fun. It's even more fun. Number 3, please space this present and cover it. Please wrap this present and cover it. Number 4, I like space music at home. I like playing, doing or making. I like playing music. What's the meaning of playing music? يعني يعزف موسيقى. When the music stops, everyone sit up or down or over. Sit down. This is in the musical chair as we illustrated in the session at school. Let's move to rearrange. Number 1, bought a, he, nice, yesterday, present. He bought a nice present yesterday. He bought a nice present yesterday. Number 2, music. Hadir, well, plays. Hadir plays music well. Hadir plays music well. Punctuation. How many sisters does Ola have? As we know, punctuation, the first letter, we write it in capital form. Capital H. Ola, this is a noun. Capital O. At the end, we put full stop or question mark. We put question mark because it's a question. Starts with how. Let's move to Lesson 2. Lesson 2 is citizenship. What's the meaning of citizenship? المواطنة. Let's start with the reading. Quickly, we will summarize the reading text in some notes. There are many things that makes us special and makes our country special. Number one, food. There are many kinds of food, like food mudammis. Food mudammis is beans cooked slowly. It's served with oil, olive oil, garlic, and huh, and salt. If you want to eat something sweet or some dessert, you can eat basbousa. It's cookie. It's a cake with syrup. Cake with syrup. Number two, people. Egyptian people are very hospitable. Egyptian people are very hospitable. Okay, and Egyptian people are under the age of 30. What does that mean? ده معناه ايه؟ That means we are full of energy. We have a lot of energy. We are very helpful to other people. Egyptian people are very hospitable and friendly to their visitors. What else makes us special? Our nature. Egypt is not only desert. That's true that Egypt has 90% of Egypt desert. 90% of Egypt is desert. But there are green lands near the Nile and also the Sinai region. There is snow in the top of the mountains. There is something also makes us special, our culture. Egypt has many authors. Egypt has many authors who won important prizes. And there are many characters who won an important or lots of important prizes around the world. Like Farial Abdelaziz, she is a karate player. Okay, let's see our words. Culture, ثقافة, proud of, فخور بي, serve, what's the meaning of serve? Serve يعني يقدم, serve with, olive oil, movies, snow, what's the meaning of snow? جليد, syrup, نار ايه الشربات, hospitable, مضياف. Hospitable, what's the meaning of hospitable? يعني مضياف. Salty, that's full of salt, يعني ايه مالح. Wonderful, رائع. Authors, مؤلفين. Sinai region. Okay, let's take some notes. Famous takes the preposition for. Famous for. 90% of Egypt is desert. It snows in Sinai region. Egyptian people are hospitable. Pay attention for these sentences. Let's revise again. Famous for. 90% of Egypt is desert. It snows in Sinai region. Egyptian people are hospitable. Okay, let's answer some questions. Number one, we often things in our country's history. We often celebrate, write or read. We often celebrate يعني بنحتفل. Egypt is famous. Famous takes the preposition for. Famous for. Full مدمس is it served or drunk or grown with lots of oil, olive oil and garlic. Served with يعني يقدم به, يقدم مع. Space means friendly and welcoming to visitors. Hospitable means friendly and welcoming to visitors. You should be to each other. Helpful. We should be helpful. Okay. Let's move to language focus. Our language is how to change a noun or a verb into an adjective. We can change some nouns and verbs into adjectives, like help. If we add full, it turns into helpful, helpful. Beauty, beautiful. Color, colorful. Okay, let's move to lesson 3. Lesson 3 is about the festivals around the world. What's the meaning of festival? Festival يعني احتفال. There are many festivals around the world like cheese rolling and the New Year in China. What else? La Tomatina. It's a festival in Italy. Kite Festival, Chinese New Year. They are festivals around the world. Let's move to our grammar section. Our grammar is about past simple. What's the meaning of past simple? الماضي البسيط. If you want to change the verb into past, there are two kinds of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Now we have some irregular verbs. If we want to change the irregular verbs into past, we change the whole verb, like give, gave, fly, flew, win, won, tell, told, throw, threw. Okay, let's answer some questions. Grandpa space me a present last year. في المفتاح بتاعي مفتاح بتاعي last ها present or past past. Gives gave give gave. Grandpa gave me a present. Number 2, mom space me to take a shower. I was covered in mud. Mom huh told me because I was covered is past, so we should use or choose told. The kite space up high into the sky yesterday. مفتاح بتاعي yesterday, so we should choose flew. Past simple. Space they visit Aswan last winter. Last past, so we should choose did. Okay, let's move to lesson 4. Lesson 4 is a story about a bird. Let's start with our words. Bite. What's the meaning of bite? Bite يعني قطمة. Picnic نزهة. Unusual. Unusual غير عادي. Uncomfortable غير مريح أو غير مرتاح. Shake يعني هز. Best shock. Squeak the sound of the bird. Fly يطير. Past flew. Okay, let's see the story. This is a story about the bird. The bird who said thank you. My friends and I were in the park. We were celebrating Llama's birthday. They were in the park and they were celebrating Llama's birthday in the park. They have a picnic. Suddenly they heard a very unusual sound. سمعوا صوت غريب. We looked up into the tree. They saw a big colorful bird. It was weak and unhappy. Its feathers were untidy. We thought it wanted food, so they gave it food and water. After that, the bird flew down and ate the cheese in 3 big bites and drank. Then he flew away and squeaked as it said thank you. After the bird ate the cheese and drank, it squeaked as it says thank you. Okay, let's move to our exercise. The bird space down. Flew, ran, or jumped down. Flew down. Number 2, the birds space were untidy. Legs, beaks, or feathers. The bird's feathers. Number 3, we are celebrating llamas now. We are celebrating llamas birthday. Okay, I like celebrating fathers. Fathers year, month, or day. Father's Day. My friends and I were in the space to enjoy. We were in the park. Okay, now we have finished our session for today. I wish you get it. Thank you. See you soon.